Let's go for a ride. You are watching CycleCruza's all-in-one motorcycle channel. Subscribe today.
I know some of you guys asked me, should you get a Chinese motorcycle or scooter? Because some of you guys just don't have the money to buy a Japanese motorcycle or a scooter. And I'm here to tell you, I do have experience with a Chinese scooter. I've had 2 of them. And I'll tell you guys that yes, you can save a ton of money with Chinese motorcycles and scooters. You can get them for as little as like $1,000 or sometimes even less than that. And usually they're knockoffs of the Japanese motorcycles most of the time. Like the scooter I had, the Zingui. I had the Zingui 178cc Chinese scooter, and it was a direct knockoff of the Japanese motorcycle. Japanese scooter, and with the GY6 scooter engine. And I'll tell you guys that with the Chinese motorcycle and scooter, they're really not all that bad. I know they get a bad rep. I've had a bad experience with it, mainly because I did not prep the bike properly. You know, with all motorcycles and scooters, you know, even with Japanese motorcycles and scooters, you know, the dealer, they have to prep it. It comes in a crate to them, and they have to do a full prep on the bike. I mean, they've got to change, they've got to put the fluids in, they've got to adjust the throttle, they've got to check the valve clearance sometimes. And a lot of you guys that buy these Chinese motorcycles and scooters, you just get the crate, throw the wheels on, and I don't know, maybe do an oil change, and you think that's all that needs to be done. And a lot of times, especially with Chinese scooters, you have to check the valve clearance. You have to make sure they're in spec and you know, adjust if necessary. That's the main problem that I had with my scooter that I didn't do. Oh yeah, baby! Woo! Oh yeah! And what happened is they weren't in spec. The valve clearance, it was tight, and it kept causing the scooter to shut off, and it wouldn't start back on. And I ended up parting the scooter out and sold each part. It actually made more money than what I paid for the Chinese scooter. So I actually made a profit off of it. I didn't lose anything. And I got about 1,000 miles on the scooter before it broke down. But it was all because I didn't check the valve clearance and correct it. And it's really super easy on the scooters, because the scooters, they just have an engine bay. You open up the engine bay, and you use a feeler gauge, and you can get right to the valves. Very easy, man. You can do it probably literally within 30 minutes. It's so easy compared to a motorcycle where you got to take a lot of shit off the bike to get to the valves. That's the hardest part about a valve adjustment, is getting to the valves with a motorcycle. With a scooter, it's super easy access, so it's not a big deal. So don't so if you're mechanically inclined, and you shouldn't, you know, if you have to, look it up on the forums, and those guys will show you how to do it right. Or look on YouTube. I'm sure somebody's done a video on YouTube on how to do a valve adjustment on the Chinese scooter. And but if you're gonna go the Chinese route, like I said, you got to do a full proper prep. And if you need help with that, YouTube, Google, do a Google search. There's a lot of information out there, guys. But Chinese stuff really is not all that bad. Like I said, it's really a knockoff of the Japanese counterpart. So, you know, as long as I've seen guys that have gotten 20, 30,000 miles out of a Chinese scooter. When I used to belong to the Chinese scooter forums, and those guys, as long as you did religious maintenance on it, you stayed on top of those valves, you could easily get 30,000 miles on it. I mean, for $1,000 for a Chinese scooter, and you get 30,000 miles, dude, that's a hell of a deal. And you get good fuel economy with the Chinese scooters. I got like freaking like 100 miles per gallon. You put $10 in that baby, you can roll for fucking 2 weeks in that bitch. So, do I recommend a Chinese motorcycle scooter? Really, I truly recommend that you get a Japanese motorcycle or scooter. Really, to be honest with you, they're going to be the most reliable. But if you are mechanically inclined and you can do the maintenance, it's not a big deal with the Chinese motorcycles and scooters, because the parts are readily available. Very, very cheap parts you can get online. It's not a big deal. And if you have problems, you can do like me and take all the, remove all the parts and sell it off eBay, or I actually just created a website and I sold all the parts that way through PayPal, and I sold almost every part and made about an extra $500 on the scooter. So yeah, if you're completely broke, I mean, you have a hard time even saving like $50 a month. Maybe you can scrape up like $800 or $1,000, and you truly want to get a motorcycle or a scooter and get out here and enjoy your ride like I'm doing out here, then do it. By all means, get the Chinese scooter. But like I said, you have to do the maintenance. You got to do the prep work on the bike. And if you're not willing to do that, forget it. And also, I want to tell you that with Chinese motorcycles and scooters, none of the dealers, a lot of mechanics in your area are not going to work on your bike. However, sometimes there are Chinese dealers that are actually that work on the Chinese scooters, and so you might want to check in your area. If that's the case, then that's even better. You'll have somebody that can do the prep for you, or if you have any problems, they can fix it for you. Whoa! Oh, God, I love the G-force of this bike. Freaking awesome. Oh, it's awesome. But yeah, guys, so if you want to get a Chinese scooter or motorcycle and you're mechanically inclined, like I said, get one. Just make sure you do the prep. That's all I'm saying. Do the prep, baby. But hey, guys, that's all I have for you. If you want to see more of my videos, go to my website, CycleCruza.com, and click on the menu bar, My Videos, and I have a bunch of playlists on there with all my over 500 motorcycle videos categorized into various playlists. Thank you for watching. I wish you guys all the best. So until next time, catch you guys later. Deuces!
Welcome to CycleCruza's Click to Go links. Just click on the pictures below to go to my recommended videos and my social media sites. Also, don't forget to visit my blog and store at CycleCruza.com. If you have any trouble clicking on these links, they are also provided in the info section of this video. Thank you, and subscribe today. Guys, check out my new channel where I talk about anything and everything, not just motorcycle related. CycleCruza Motovlog.